I'll start with an easy one. What is a lie? And what do you think is the truth? You know, I've always dreamt of a beautiful world of perfect chaos where lies and truths can't be told apart. Admit it, it sounds rather nice, don't you think? Oh, why the long face? Are you afraid? Oh, it's gonna be so much more fun than the hopeless world of bare truth, plagued with anxiety and fear. Besides, you don't really have a choice, for you are in the belly of the beast. Scream and shout all you want. In the end, you're gonna thank me. Everything you've ever felt, believed, or chosen. Your entire life. It's time to accept the truth you like so much. You are merely following in my footsteps. Oh, but it's inevitable. In the end, you will become me. Welcome to my world. Witness my finest creation.
The banquet is starting. The Night of the Witches, held once in 1,000 years. This is my only chance. I shall meet the creators, the witches. I must ask the question, why were we, the cookies, created? Why were we brought into this world? If only I can find the answer to these questions, I'd be able to discover the meaning of this cookie life. Only this way I can build a world where every cookie is happy. Right? You mustn't hesitate. For the freedom of all cookie kind.
Glad to see ya! I baked a ton of cookies. Here, try one. You're gonna love it!
The witches, our creators, are eating cookies.
Yes! Let's bake it! Let's see what Fortuna has in store!
The witches deceived us. The cookies were created to be eaten. But I was born and lived. I have my will and consciousness. I can't accept this fate.
No! Ooh, whose cookie is that? Look, it fell into the ultimate dough!
A new body. How refreshing. From now on, you may call me Dark Enchantress Cookie. And you witches will learn to fear me.
Are you certain? Certain that you won't regret this decision? I have come all this way to learn the truth, and the truth alone.
You are nothing more but a weak and pathetic fragment of my past. You will not dare stand in my way.
You are forgetting that you wouldn't exist without me. Answer my question. Are you going to abandon your fight for the freedom of all cookie kind, purely for your own selfish grievances?
I am a cookie that came to life without the help of anyone but myself. Who are you to lecture me on the cruel ways of nature?
Call it whatever you'd like, but the light of freedom shines upon you no more. Nevermore. Nevermore. White Lily Cookie, I will protect what is left of you. White Lily Cookie. Answer me, White Lily Cookie. You who has become Dark Enchantress Cookie, will we ever be able to stop you?
The whole place is covered in cookie crumbs.
Foul, sticky cream. The stench of burnt butter in the air.
What on earth, Bread, is going on here?
We must find Dark Enchantress Cookie quickly. Let us make haste.
Your dough made it to safety, thanks to the Moonstone path, but your soul was scattered all across the world. White Lily Cookie, if you ever plan on returning, you must remember my voice. Remember who you are. Remember your dream to build a world for all cookie kind, so that you may return someday.
White Lily Cookie!
I understand now. To remember means to embrace great pain. I'm so sorry. I am beyond forgiveness. Break this Moonstone, and with it, me. Should the fragments of your soul be collected and pieced back together once more, my voice will guide your path, White Lily Cookie. Stay awake, White Lily Cookie. You mustn't fall asleep. Listen to my voice. Listen to my voice. White Lily Cookie needs your help. She must wake up, so that she may hear my voice once more. Pure vanilla cookie. Pure vanilla cookie.
Vanilla Cookie! Pure Vanilla Cookie! Gingerbrave. I apologize. I was lost in thought for a moment.
Are you alright? Your dough is white as snow.
Do not worry about me. We should be arriving soon, shouldn't we?
Ah, yes, about that. We have just crossed the borders of Beast Yeast.
We're finally here, I see. In Beast Yeast. It's so awesome the Krem Republic can lend us an airship! Phew! Just think how long it would have taken us to cross the Licorice Sea! Ah!
What was that now?
Did we just hit something?
Something's got hold of the ship! Ah! Strawberry Cookie, turn the helm!
I'm trying, but it's not working.
The airship is crashing! Everyone, hold on tight!
Oh, my dough.
That was close.
Is everyone unscathed? Whoa! Looks like the Krem Republic knows a couple of things about safety.
1, 2, 3, 4, down to earth those cookies soar.
Huh? Who said that?
I heard a voice, but I don't see anyone.
Am I here? Am I there? You won't find me, silly little cookies.
Aha! The little rascal is hiding behind the leaves over there. Ah, you can't just grab me like that!
Wow, Wizard Cookie, well spotted.
Who are you? Put me down, you dough blob!
Hey! It transformed into a cookie!
Well, obviously, for it is I, the master of survival in the land of Beast Yeast, Caramelian Cookie.
Caramelian Cookie?
Ah, I've heard of this creature before. You're able to blend into your surroundings, correct?
Aren't you a cute little cookie?
Who just called me cute, huh? That's rich coming from a clueless bunch who almost got eaten by a jelly squid.
Jelly squid?
Oh, so that's what's squashed under our airship. Look at its long tentacles sticking out.
Yeah, and you know what? Nothing can be easier to avoid one, 'cause they can't see. Only a complete crumbs for brains would have a huge, noisy thing flying right at it.
A jelly squid? I heard these beings went extinct in Crispia eons ago. It's as we've been told. Beast Yeast is full of peculiar ancient life forms.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like I'm about to chicken out before we even get started, but this place seems dangerous.
That's what I'm saying. Rookies like you will end up eaten in no time.
As long as we stick together, it'll be okay. We knew this expedition wasn't going to be easy.
Stay on your guard, everyone.
Hey, listen to what I'm saying!
And what's that?
I, the master of survival in the land of Beast Yeast, will accompany you. That's what!
Huh? But we're fine on our own.
I know all there is to know about Beast Yeast, so don't you think you'll have a higher chance of survival with me on the team? And, of course, there's certain benefits for me in traveling with you big cookies. I'm telling you, it's a win-win situation. You'd be foolish to refuse.
No matter how I look at it, it only seems like a good deal for you alone.
Still, it might be good to have someone with us who is knowledgeable about this land, don't you think?
See? That's what I'm saying. Off we go then.
Ah! When did you climb onto my head?
To the deep forest of Beast Yeast!
Can we really find Dark Enchantress Cookie in this land, Pure Vanilla Cookie?
We must! And yet, considering our limited information and strength, it might be reckless for us to go searching for her this moment.
Right you are, Pure Vanilla Cookie. We wouldn't even know where to start looking.
The objective of this expedition is learning more about what Dark Enchantress Cookie is scheming here in Beast Yeast. And to do that, we must first find out why Dark Enchantress Cookie has chosen Beast Yeast as her stronghold. There is something hidden in this land. Something that cannot be found in Crispia. I'm certain of it.
But what could it be?
We'll need to gather more information about this place to find out.
See? That's where I come in.
Well, all we've seen so far is this endless jungle teeming with strange monsters.
Do cookies even live on Beast Yeast?
Obviously, crumbs for brains.
You sure talk a lot for your size.
My size? I'm almost as big as you!
From what I've heard, batches of cookies live scattered across Beast Yeast as they've learned to thrive despite its harsh conditions. I'm certain that meeting those cookies will be of vital importance if we are to learn more about this land. Cookies whose names are found only in legends.
I must reveal it. The secret of cookie creation.
What's wrong, Pure Vanilla Cookie?
I thought I heard a familiar voice from somewhere. I must have been mistaken. Let's continue ahead.
What on earth, Brett, are those? They keep dividing and dividing and dividing!
Is it your first time seeing yeast spores? This is what all your dough is made up of.
Yeast spores?
They're the smallest particles that make up all dessert creatures.
The smallest? How are they the smallest? They're bigger than we are.
That's beast yeast for you! Even the spores are huge!
Aw, they seem happy. Somehow.
I wonder if they want us to follow them.
Surely they're not leading us into a trap, right?
Yep, I'm not going any further. So long! Huh?
He already disappeared.
What? He promised to help us, and then he just runs off on his own? Why are they so fast?
Oh, we shouldn't have followed them. Now we're completely lost!
Where are we?
Everyone, take a look around you.
Cookie crumbs?
It was a trap after all.
Is it a monster hungry for cookie dough?
And that caramelian cookie rascal. He knew about this whole thing and didn't say a word.
And he tricked us with those little spores! Powder at you! I can't see! At you!
Achoo! Achoo!
Finally, we can breathe a little.
What's that? Now that the spores are gone, I see something twinkling over there.
No, it cannot be.
I must reveal it. The secret.
A shard of the light of freedom?
The light of freedom, you say? Is it similar to your light of truth?
Yes. I carry the light of truth in my soul gem, just like White Lily Cookie carried the light of freedom in hers.
White Lily Cookie?
I thought it faded away when White Lily Cookie became Dark Enchantress Cookie. And yet, now it feels as if the light of freedom is calling out to me.
Pure Vanilla Cookie, wait!
You... Incredible. The same yeast spores that make up the cookie body, thriving in the wild. I've never seen anything like it. Despite the endless research I've done, this place still continues to amaze me. Beast Yeast must hold the truth of how cookies came to be. I'm sure of it. I must reveal it. The secret of cookie creation.
Hey! What was that?
Did we all have the same dream somehow?
That was definitely White Lily Cookie.
Could that have been a fragment of White Lily Cookie's memories?
White Lily Cookie's memory?
The light of freedom. This shard holds a part of White Lily Cookie's soul within. I'm certain of it. Is it possible that the voice that called for me came from this fragment?
Now hold up! Can we really be sure that this isn't one of Dark Enchantress Cookie's sinister tricks?
Wizard Cookie's right. Remember how Dark Enchantress Cookie used White Lily Cookie's memories to lure us in and free herself?
I suspected a trap here in Beast Yeast since the very beginning.
If that is the case, we're only playing into Dark Enchantress Cookie's plans. But whatever she is planning, this shard might provide a clue. I think we should take it with us. And if it really is a piece of White Lily Cookie's memories, it's all the more reason to keep it.
Let me help. Will you take me to...
I hear it once more.
Looky, looky! So your bunch haven't crumbled yet.
You knew about those monsters and ran away, didn't you?
Calm down! Did you expect me to babysit you the whole day? I'm a busy cookie. Had to run an errand somewhere else, that's all. But I'm impressed. Seems you're stronger than I thought. I knew I did good picking you, Bunch.
He's on Ginger Brave's head again.
Ah, not again! Hey, get off!
Onwards, team!
Let me help. Will you take me to...
Oh, wait! I see something shiny! Ugh, useless junk.
Another shard.
Careful, Pure Vanilla Cookie.
Don't let your guard down!
They are right to suspect Dark Enchantress Cookie's traps. And yet, as small as it may be, I am happy to find White Lily Cookie's trace. She often wandered off without a word. But every time I wanted to ask her, "Where are you going this time? What are you searching for?" Of course, it's too late for questions now, but what if these shards are the key to unveiling White Lily Cookie's secrets? We must find more of them.
We must head back at once! Perhaps we were too hasty bringing him with us. What do we do? Protecting His Majesty is our first priority. Silverbell Cookie, hang in there. We'll be back for you soon.
I hear Cookie voices. Are there adventurers nearby? It sounds like they might need my help. I must follow the sound and see for myself. These wings!
I must return to His Majesty.
His injuries are severe.
Who are you?
Just a traveler. Come on, I'll treat your wounds. These wings. You're a fairy cookie, aren't you? I know about your kind. Back at the Magic Academy, I heard whispers. I've seen threads of forbidden lore in the library books. You are of a legendary batch of cookies, living deep within the land of Beast Yeast in seclusion, tending to a mysterious tree, at the witch's orders.
Nothing more than legends and rumors.
Is this true?
I mustn't reveal anything to cookies of the outside world.
I have come to Beast Yeast to learn the truth of how cookies first came to be. I've heard of the legendary Elder Fairy, whose purpose is to protect the world of cookies. If this legend is true, then I believe we share the same goal. You serve the Fairy King, don't you? Let me help. So if I promise to treat and heal your wounds, will you take me to see your king?
Seems like there are cookies living nearby.
What could have happened back then? I wonder if Silverbell Cookie made it back safe.
Pure Vanilla Cookie, you said that cookies live here in Beast Yeast too, right? Can you tell us more?
Legend tells of an ancient cookie kingdom here in Beast Yeast. Much, much older than any kingdom in Crispia.
Really? Then why aren't we headed there right now?
Even I wasn't sure if this legend had any truth to it, much less the actual location of this kingdom.
You cookies! Are you talking about the Fairy Kingdom?
You know about this legendary kingdom? Tell us everything.
I don't know nothing of that oh-so-mysterious mumbo-jumbo. But the winged folks? Yeah, I know where they live.
So this kingdom really exists somewhere in this land?
Well, yeah, you shortbread. Where else would it be? But hear me out. It's better to stay away from them. They're nasty cookies, I'm telling you. Yeah, they feast, sing, and play all day. Yet, they refuse to let any cookies from the outside join in.
Let me guess. They forgot to invite you.
How could they be so cruel to such an adorable little fella like me?
Who goes there?
Now where are you running off to this time?
Outlanders. How did you find this place? What business do you have in Fairywood?
That cookie is from White Lily Cookie's memories. Silverbell Cookie.
Fairywood? We had no idea.
We mean no harm. My friends and I have come to explore the land of Beast Yeast.
We are following the trail of a very evil cookie named Dark Enchantress Cookie.
Shallow excuses hold no sway here. You are not welcome in our land.
Well, we tried.
Silverbell Cookie, wait! Please, listen to what we have to say.
How do they know my name?
We've been following the tracks of Dark Enchantress... No, White Lily Cookie, and her memories led us here. Are you the cookie that brought White Lily Cookie to the Fairy Kingdom?
They know White Lily Cookie? Are you the friends of White Lily Cookie? I never would have thought. Not only am I a faithful knight of His Majesty Elder Fairy, I am also a guardian of the Hall of White Lily Cookie.
White Lily Cookie has a hall named after her?
Of course! White Lily Cookie is a hero to the Fairy Kingdom. And if you're friends of White Lily Cookie, you're friends of the Kingdom. I apologize for my behavior earlier.
White Lily Cookie seems really important to the Fairy Cookies.
They even think of her as a hero. I wonder what happened back then.
I'll tell you everything once we get to the Kingdom. This is it.
What is it? I can't see anything.
The gate only shows itself and opens to fairies.
When did you come back?
You thought I'd miss a chance to enter the Fairy Kingdom?
Stand back just for a moment. I will open the gate.
The gate appeared out of nowhere?
Whoa!
My hat. I've never seen anything quite like it. Say, is it special fairy magic?
Oh, Green Wanderer. Although you lack a pair of wings, like a fairy, your floral scent sings.
Savior of our kind and eternal friend.
Open your eyes to see silver once again, for your journey has yet to end.
Oh, I remember this scent. White lilies.
It's so sparkly and beautiful.
Whoa. So this is the fairy kingdom. Where do I go first? Ah! There! Oh no! Please, no more spores!
The fairies. They're singing a song for White Lily Cookie.
If it wasn't for White Lily Cookie, the Fairy Kingdom would not have been able to prevent the Great Calamity. Hearing His Majesty describe how the arrival of the Great Calamity would mean great danger for the entire dessert world, White Lily Cookie stepped up to help us without a hint of hesitation. Using every bit of her strength, she stopped the unthinkable. I had heard of ancient heroes beyond Beast Yeast who possessed the power of light, but I'd yet to come across it myself. It was the first time I saw a cookie whose power could rival the strength of His Majesty Elder Fairy. And although White Lily Cookie has fallen into an eternal sleep, it is said her soul is still fighting to protect the world of cookies.
I guess the Shard of the Light of Freedom didn't disappear because White Lily Cookie's soul is still out there.
What do you mean? White Lily Cookie's soul is Dark Enchantress Cookie's soul.
Then, does that mean Dark Enchantress Cookie is tricking the fairies?
To prevent the Great Calamity.
This way! I'm so happy I could help you reunite with your friend.
Is it really White Lily Cookie?
It could be a trap set up by Dark Enchantress Cookie. I'm not going to fall for it this time.
White Lily Cookie needs your help. She must wake up. Pure Vanilla Cookie. So that she may hear my voice once more. Pure Vanilla Cookie.
Oh, the voice. It's calling out to me again. It brought me all the way here to find you.
Pure Vanilla Cookie, do you think it's another one of Dark Enchantress Cookie's traps?
Even if Dark Enchantress Cookie defeats all the 4 ancient heroes and seizes their soul gems, the one thing she can never possess is the light of freedom. For it could only shine for White Lily Cookie and her alone. And yet, she willingly chose to become another cookie. The shards of the light of freedom that we encountered in the forests of Beast Yeast, and the light that remains within White Lily Cookie slumbering here. They are remnants of White Lily Cookie that Dark Enchantress Cookie can never steal, I'm sure of it. But how? What keeps these fragments from disappearing? What could have happened to White Lily Cookie?
Silver Bell Cookie. I hear you've let outlanders into our kingdom.
Mercurial Night Cookie. These cookies are friends of White Lily Cookie.
His Majesty orders you to bring these outsider cookies before him.
His Majesty wants to see us?
Elder Fairy. This should answer a lot of our questions. White Lily Cookie's past, and this great calamity. Lead the way.
Follow me. You may step forth.
Not gonna lie, I'm kinda nervous.
So, it is you. Those who claim to be White Lily Cookie's allies.
I mean, kind of. Yeah, it's all a bit complicated.
I see cookies who bear the fate of the dessert world on their shoulders before me. A cookie who took control of his own fate with his bravery.
Oh, that's me? Is he talking about me?
A warm-hearted cookie who always puts her friends first. A cookie of short stature, yet wise beyond his size.
Did he really have to point that out?
And an ancient hero, a cookie of light who protects the balance of this world.
Your Majesty, allow me to introduce us. This is Gingerbrave, Strawberry Cookie, Wizard Cookie. I am Pure Vanilla Cookie. We come from the land of Crispia. We are here in our search of a cookie who is threatening the peace of the cookie world. A cookie by the name of...
Dark Enchantress Cookie.
How did you know?
Since ancient times, I have protected this silver tree at the order of the witches. Throughout the ages, there have always been cookies who coveted the dark power it seals. None have succeeded to this day. Seeing to that is one of my many duties.
I think there's a slight misunderstanding. Say, do you realize that White Lily Cookie sleeping over there and Dark Enchantress Cookie are the same?
Yes, I am perfectly aware. The dough of White Lily Cookie that rests here in the Fairy Kingdom is the part of her that did not transform into Dark Enchantress Cookie.
Can you tell us what happened to White Lily Cookie?
In days gone by, White Lily Cookie departed on a dangerous adventure to unveil the truth behind the creation of cookie kind. Her path led her here, to the Fairy Kingdom. No matter how many times I warned her of the perils ahead, she refused to give up her mission. Instead, I made sure she carried a piece of moonstone with her wherever she goes, so that she may travel back here through the paths of the other realm.
A piece of moonstone? But the moonstone is...
Yes, it is forbidden dark moon magic, practiced by the witches only. The moonstone leads to the other realm known by the name Dark Side of the Moon.
Is it the same moonstone as the one in the Blueberry Magic Academy?
Yes. White Lily Cookie used it to open gates to other dimensions during her days as a student.
White Lily Cookie must have used the piece of the moonstone to escape something terrible. Beyond that, her fate remains unknown to me. Not long after she left the Fairy Kingdom, the evil Dark Enchantress Cookie was born, and White Lily Cookie's empty husk of a dough was brought here via the moonstone.
Then it means White Lily Cookie didn't transform into Dark Enchantress Cookie, but instead split in two.
It would seem so. However, mere whispers of White Lily Cookie's soul remain intact.
And scattered across the world as light of freedom. Your Majesty, you said that White Lily Cookie helped the Fairy Kingdom by preventing the Great Calamity back then. How exactly did she manage to do that?
It is related to the power that is sealed by the Silver Tree, the power that Dark Enchantress Cookie is after. I suppose it is easier to simply show you.
Oh, Almighty Silver, watch over us from above.
And protect the peace and balance of this world of chaos.
Oh, sheltering light, shine upon us.
As your silver buds bloom, sealing the great shadow in the deepest depths.
Are you aware of where your power comes from and how it is being used? Pure Vanilla Cookie?
What are you saying?
The power of virtue, purified by the witches themselves. The soul jam that you harness. You are not the first to wield that power. The same goes for the other ancient heroes.
What? The ancient heroes
Are not the true owners?
Of their soul gem?
Well then, who is?
The story begins when this very silver tree was only a small sapling, when the world of desserts was at its infancy. The witches baked 5 cookies to help them in their creation of the world. Harness the radiance bestowed upon you for the betterment of this world. And the 5 cookies, imbued with absolute powers, walked Earthbred as almighty envoys of the great creators. Knowledge, volition, happiness, change, and solidarity. The dessert world bound by these 5 virtues was nothing short of paradise.
So those 5 cookies were the original owners of the Soul Jam?
Huh. Those 5 virtues are different from those of the soul jams.
Alas, the perfect age was short-lived. Absolute power begets nothing but arrogance. It inevitably corrupts its wielder, bringing them to the most tragic of ends. A fate even the witches were unable to foresee. One by one, the 5, once regarded as saviors of the cookie world, gradually turned to darkness. And thus, the 5 virtues, too, became distorted, twisted, reduced to deceit, apathy, sloth, destruction, and silence.
Deceit, apathy, sloth, destruction, and silence. Ugh, that sounds really scary.
Now known as the 5 Beasts, the Apostles of Evil began their dark crusade. And forth they brought great destruction and suffering. The witches could not bear to see what fate had befallen their creations. They punished the beasts by sealing them away deep within this land, and planted the seed of the silver tree to ensure their evil power never sees the light of day again. From then on, this land where the beasts were put to sleep was called Beast Yeast. The witches then gathered the last vestiges of power bestowed upon the beasts, untouched by their corruption. They further cleansed, purified it, and in the end, Soul Jam was created. The purest Soul Jam was meant to be earned by cookies who had proven themselves worthy. One of them is the light of truth that you received at the end of your long, arduous journey down the pilgrim's path. Before, both truth and deceit existed within the light of knowledge. Cleansing and purifying it created the soul jam that you wield today.
This means the power of deceit is now...
Yes. It remains sealed somewhere in Beast Yeast. And yet, your light of truth serves another purpose, which is to balance the scales of good and evil to ensure the beasts stay confined.
The tree has 5 main branches. Seems like they represent the soul jam of each ancient hero.
They're so shiny!
But one of them looks dimmer than the other.
One by one, 4 of the soul jams regained their strength. But for a long time, all of these branches were close to wilting.
After the Dark Flower War, when all the soul jams have been shattered into pieces and scattered all across the world.
During that long period of imbalance, the 5 beasts saw it as an opportunity to regain their strength.
They recovered in such a short time?
As the Guardian, I channeled all my power to keep the seal intact. But my strength alone was not enough, and the beasts have already grown much too strong. Now, this great evil lies hidden somewhere in Beast Yeast, ready to strike at any moment.
Is there a way to prevent the beasts from escaping?
Our last hope is to bring back the fifth ancient hero, White Lily Cookie, and her light of freedom. If we are able to do so, we just might be able to repress the evil forces sealed here in Beast Yeast.
Is that really possible?
Although the light of freedom may be scattered across Beast Yeast, White Lily Cookie's branch on the silver tree still shines brightly as ever. Not all may be lost. Perhaps there is still a way to gather the light of freedom and restore it to its full glory. But as of now...
So we can revive White Lily Cookie by gathering all the shards of the Light of Freedom? I can hear it. The voice of the Light of Freedom speaks to me.
Really?
Is that really true? Then there is hope for us still. There is no time to waste. The beasts may yet escape and bring the great calamity upon us. And Dark Enchantress Cookie, whom you have been chasing endlessly, will not let such an opportunity pass. Pure Vanilla Cookie, you must gather the shards. White Lily Cookie's light of freedom, the last hope Dark Enchantress Cookie has yet to corrupt.
Things just keep getting better, huh? As if Dark Enchantress Cookie wasn't enough, now we have to deal with these beasts, too! Why are there so many evil cookies?
I knew she planned to burn the world to the ground, and yet I never expected Dark Enchantress Cookie to covet the power of such great evil.
And to think that the original holders of the Soul Gem tried to use their power to destroy our world. What if Dark Enchantress Cookie manages to get her hands on the beast's strength? It's too scary just to think about it.
We must prevent that from happening, no matter what!
But if the beasts are the original holders of the Soul Gem, doesn't that mean that they are much more powerful than even the ancient heroes?
Do you think so?
If the beasts break free from their seal, will that mean the end of the world as we know it?
Firstly, let us all calm down and think about what to do next. We must collect all the shards of the Light of Freedom here in Beast Yeast, so that White Lily Cookie doesn't lose her strength. When we found that shard in the forest, it held some of White Lily Cookie's memories. As long as we follow the traces she left here in the Fairy Kingdom, we will be able to collect all the shards. But are shards of the Light of Freedom really all that's needed to wake up White Lily Cookie? And even if we are truly able to wake her, there is no guarantee she won't transform into Dark Enchantress Cookie.
What is this place?
Shh, Ginger Brave! You don't want to disturb this somber atmosphere.
There are so many cookie statues. Oh? Come to think of it, they look like the knights we met earlier.
Knights graced with the silver blessing all grow to look one and the same.
A living statue!
I apologize. My wings allow me to travel without making a sound.
Are you one of the Blessed Knights?
Indeed. Blessed by the silver tree and sworn to protect the guardian of the seal. I cast aside my flavor and scent. Now, only a silver knight remains.
May I ask what kind of cookie you were before?
A pointless question. This place is a memorial for the knights who fell back when the Fairy Kingdom came close to witnessing the Great Calamity.
The day when White Lily Cookie saved the Fairy Kingdom.
Yes. With the help of that one cookie, we managed to prevent disaster. But not without great loss.
It must have been a huge battle.
The fate of the Silver Tree determines the fate of the world. It is at the center of peace as we know it. His Majesty speaks of another great battle upon us soon. As I walk these halls, I once again remind myself of the oath I took to devote my dough and soul to the protection of the seal and its guardian. For it is the only way that the sacrifice of these knights will not be in vain.
Fight with me!
The voice of the Light of Freedom. It's coming from one of the statues.
From inside the statue?
We could crack them open one by one. Oh no, scrap that!
Let's listen carefully and try to find it.
Fight with me!
Aha! Found it! I found the shard!
Maybe this shard holds White Lily Cookie's memories of the battle.
Show us, White Lily Cookie.
The seal is cracking! Your Majesty, are you hurt?
No, I'm unharmed.
Something is coming from beyond the seal!
An evil will that has focused all its rage on breaking free from confinement. It must have angered the beasts greatly now that each soul gem has found its rightful owner. Yes, they sense that unless they escape now, they might never be granted another chance in the future. All their might now serves one single purpose: destroying the hated seal.
Everyone, we must stand our ground. Our place now is by the guardian of the seal. We shall protect His Majesty or crumble. For if the guardian falls, there is no way to stop the beast from escaping.
I cannot allow that. Guarding the Silver Tree is my sworn duty. There is no meaning to protecting me if the seal breaks.
I will stand with your Majesty to the end.
Mercurial Night Cookie, bring the rest of the Silver Knights.
As you command, Your Majesty.
Everyone, to the Silver Tree!
Knights of the Silver Tree, attack!
I will join you.
The seal is already split so wide.
We must use the strength of Silver to stop it!
Everyone, fight with me!
Now, White Lily Cookie!
To think she blocked their advance with just one hit.
This place is full of scrolls.
This must be the library of the Fairy Kingdom. Secret fairy magic, here I come!
Welcome to the Fairy Library that holds the records of all fairy history. The list of knowledge stored here is as long as lives of the fairy cookies. Is there a specific scroll you're looking for?
We just came to have a look around.
I'll do the talking, Ginger Brave. May I inspect the scrolls describing the principles behind the magic barrier of the Fairy Kingdom?
Scrolls on the magic barrier of the Fairy Kingdom can be found in the second row, second shelf from the bottom to the far right.
Second shelf? To the right? Aha! There you are! Huh? These aren't even letters!
All records in the Fairy Kingdom are written as ancient sheet music.
Whoa! That must be why you fairies sing so much!
Have you seen a shining light around here by any chance? Scrolls on shining light can be found in the 8th row, 3rd shelf from the top, 2nd to the left. That's not what I meant.
Did White Lily Cookie visit this place in the past?
Of course. She often visited during her time in the kingdom.
Could you tell me the last scroll White Lily Cookie read?
The last scroll White Lily Cookie read can be found in the 3rd room, in the 9th row, on the 7th shelf from the bottom, 3rd from the right.
I see. Thank you.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
It was the 3rd room, 9th row, 7th shelf from the bottom.
3rd to the right.
Here it is!
Only once in 1,000 years. They sit at a table sky high.
A shard of light appeared from within the scrolls.
Now we have 4.
White Lily Cookie! I was looking for you everywhere. What are you doing here?
Silverbell Cookie. I just needed to find something.
Are you not coming to celebrate with us? You're the guest of honor, after all. You are the hero who saved the fairy kingdom.
But how much longer are we going to celebrate? We've had endless feasts and parties for over a month now.
Well, last time His Majesty's birthday celebrations lasted for around 6 months, so I suppose we'll celebrate for a year or so?
What?
Oh, but you saved the whole kingdom. It's the least we can do. By the way, what is it you're looking for? Can I help?
I'm looking for a scroll on the witch's banquet. His Majesty the King mentioned it in passing, but didn't go into detail. Where did the librarian Cookie fly off to?
Celebrating, probably. Let me help you. Let's find what you're looking for, then go to the party.
There you are. The Song of the Witch's Banquet.
You found it!
Only once in 1,000 years, they sit at a table sky high. Witches from far and from near come to taste the enchanted delights. Secrets of magical baking they share, as the cookies on plates shudder in fear. Oh, Silverbell Cookie, this is it!
What is it? Is it what you've been looking for?
Yes, this scroll holds the answers to my research.
Well, seeing you happy makes me happy, White Lily Cookie. Well then, should we head to the party?
Pure Vanilla Cookie, what has you so lost in thought?
I'm thinking about White Lily Cookie's memory that we found in the library.
Is there something bothering you?
It was...
What's the matter?
It was so similar to how I remember White Lily Cookie as a student.
Huh?
Back when we studied at the Blueberry Magic Academy, White Lily Cookie and I. We used to dream about building a better world for the cookies. We would spend days and nights talking about our research, our pursuit of knowledge. But as we talked, I often couldn't help but sense that somewhere along our journey our paths have diverged. And now that I've seen a glimpse of her memories, I realize that even after all these years, White Lily Cookie's intentions haven't changed once. Going on a never-ending journey, and making it all the way here to a different continent. It was all to find the truth, for all Cookie's sake. Perhaps White Lily Cookie's goal wasn't different after all. Perhaps she simply envisioned a far greater picture.
Where should we go next?
Well, since we're following the path of White Lily Cookie's memories...
Of course, it's only logical.
Huh?
We should go to the place White Lily Cookie lived while she was here.
Oh, that's a great idea!
I wonder where her chambers could have been.
What if we follow the scent of lilies? I think I can smell it coming from... somewhere even now.
Awesome! Let's go! Could this have been her room? It's full of lilies!
The scent is making me dizzy.
There are little notes next to the flowers. Please come back, White Lily Cookie.
I wrote a song for you, White Lily Cookie.
Hero of the Fairy Kingdom, we await your return and wish you a safe trip back. It seems like the cookies that remember White Lily Cookie come here to leave flowers and notes for her.
White Lily Cookie is so beloved by all the fairy cookies.
This seems to be a note from His Majesty Elder Fairy. No matter where you travel to, may your heart and love for all cookie kind remain unchanged. I feel like we weren't supposed to see that.
Is one I must uncover. And no matter what I find out.
A shard of the Light of Freedom emerged from the king's note.
Let's have a look!
Everyone should be asleep. The Night of the Witches, held once in 1,000 years. This is my only chance. Finally, I'll be able to ask the witches about the truth behind the creation of cookies, like I've wanted to for so long. I'm shaking. My journey to Beast Yeast, finding out about the witches' banquet, and the ceremony being held this year. All this can't be just a coincidence. It must be fate. This time, I will find an answer to the questions tormenting me. I will. I'm sure of it. The answer that will help me build a better world for all cookie kind. It's waiting for me. Your Majesty!
White Lily Cookie, are you leaving our kingdom? You are headed to the witches' banquet, yes?
So you know.
I am well aware that I am unable to stop you.
In that case, please step aside.
The place you seek is much more dangerous than you realize.
I am prepared to face any danger.
The moment you join the feast of beings you cannot possibly defy, there is no going back. Such transgression will not go unnoticed. The punishment might be severe. The witches, they can crumble you with a flick of the wrist. I will remind you one last time. Your existence is integral to the peace and balance of our world.
I am the only cookie who can walk this path. And what if this path ensures peace for cookie kind? Your Majesty, have you not pondered the purpose of your mission? Not even once? The order you've been given by beings you won't dare to defy. Is that really all there is to you, Guardian of the Seal? No. You carry on with your mission because you believe it's for the good of cookie kind. Because you can't allow the terrible beasts to escape and plunge the world into terror.
Yes, you're right.
Then you cannot stop me. For your dream of a world of peace and harmony for all cookies is my dream too. The truth that awaits at the banquet is one I must uncover to build that world. And if my life is the price, it will be a worthy sacrifice.
Yet that is not the only way. Such a world can be built here. If you stay here and guard the silver tree with me, that is. So please, stay.
I'm sorry, but I promise you that no matter what I find out at the witch's banquet, I will never lose my love for the cookie world. I will always carry this feeling with me, for it is my weapon to guard the world alongside you, Your Majesty. Give my thanks to the Fairy Kingdom for accepting me, nothing but a traveler, as one of their own. I promise to return once my journey reaches its end.
I see there is no stopping you. Please, take this. It's a piece of moonstone.
Are you okay, Pure Vanilla Cookie?
You look so pale.
This whole time, I really didn't know anything about White Lily Cookie at all. How she felt, what her goals were, what she risked to do what she did.
Pure Vanilla Cookie.
There you are. His Majesty Elder Fairy has requested your presence. Let us go.
Your Majesty, the vines! We're back!
What's happening?
White Lily Cookie's sealing spell! It's eroding!
If the vines come undone, the seal of the beasts will break.
It would be the easiest to undo the magic for the one who put it there in the first place. Is Dark Enchantress Cookie aiming to break her spell and unleash the beasts? And yet, the only one who can mend the spell is White Lily Cookie herself. We must wake her immediately.
What must we do to wake White Lily Cookie?
White Lily Cookie's current body is but a shell, an empty dough. To revive it, two things are required. None other than soul and life. The shards of the light of freedom that you have gathered hold White Lily Cookie's soul, and... We need a powerful life force. As much of it as every living cookie holds.
What that means? A living cookie must sacrifice their own life powder?
Yes. A life for a life. A fair exchange. Magic so sinister, and yet so just. But know this. No matter how much life force we use in the revival of White Lily Cookie, she will only be given half a life. For most of White Lily Cookie is now in the hands of Dark Enchantress Cookie. As long as both live, neither shall become whole.
How is that a fair exchange?
Do you still not understand, Pure Vanilla Cookie? White Lily Cookie must awaken, for it is the only way to protect this world.
When White Lily Cookie left for the witch's banquet, she said, "If my life is the price, it will be a worthy sacrifice. Use my life powder."
Pure Vanilla Cookie!
You mustn't!
No! We need you to fight Dark Enchantress Cookie!
Don't worry. It won't crumble me, but only make me a bit weaker. To tell you the truth, those questions bothered me for a long, long time. Why was it that White Lily Cookie had to become Dark Enchantress Cookie? And why was there nothing I could do to help? Whether I should have insisted more on stopping her. But now I know. What White Lily Cookie really needed was a friend who understood her. I shouldn't have let her take on such a big burden all alone. But now, I have the chance to meet White Lily Cookie again. Not as a memory, not as a vision, not as Dark Enchantress Cookie, but as the real White Lily Cookie. This time, I won't let her down. Please, use my life powder to wake up White Lily Cookie.
No. Wizard Cookie is right. There are still too many things left for you to do. The duty of the Fairy King is to guard the Silver Tree. And any sacrifice for such a purpose would purely be the culmination of my fate.
But...
Pure Vanilla Cookie, I hope you will keep that promise of yours. Do not let her down. White Lily Cookie will need your help. There is no time. We must commence. Bring forth the shards of the light of freedom. Silverbell Cookie, begin the witch's ritual of life.
Your Majesty. Right away, Elder Fairy.
Finally, you can hear my voice. This voice... Your... Countless cookies have come together to protect what remains of you. You have been granted a second chance, it seems. A precious second chance. It is time to wake up, White Lily Cookie. Where?
White Lily Cookie!
White Lily Cookie! Are you okay?
Do you remember us?
What's the last thing you can recall?
I'm... okay. Am I really... back? But...
White Lily Cookie, it is good to see you return.
Elder Fairy.
His Majesty's life powder and the witch's ritual of life have woken you up, White Lily Cookie.
What have you... Your Majesty, why would you? For someone like me, who committed such a terrible crime.
White Lily Cookie, for ages I have been awaiting your return. For your branch on the silver tree never lost its shine.
After I fell into that dough at the banquet, there were times I wished I'd crumbled instead. I wouldn't have plunged the world into such great tragedy, nor would you have needed to use your precious life powder.
White Lily Cookie, your soul and spirit have never once faltered. Though faint it may be, its light has always remained true. The fact that Dark Enchantress Cookie has grown to become a great force of evil only proves that the truth you faced at that banquet was indeed one of despair. But even faced with despair, your love for the cookie world never once faltered. For that, I thank you.
Your Majesty!
Elder Fairy!
The knights safely escorted His Majesty away. Now, Elder Fairy needs rest. White Lily Cookie, you have no idea how much the Fairy Kingdom has waited for your return. I want to thank you all.
We didn't really do much.
Is the seal stable now?
I'm afraid not. The vines that protect the silver tree are withering as we speak. But now that White Lily Cookie has returned, we will find a way.
Will Elder Fairy be okay?
His Majesty is strong. I trust that he will make a full recovery. If you'll excuse me, I shall return to the king.
White Lily Cookie.
Your vanilla cookie. Are you also happy that I'm back? Even if I am Dark Enchantress Cookie? Even if I might become Dark Enchantress Cookie once more?
No, I don't believe it. The only reason you were able to return was because you never lost the light of freedom. Because you're not Dark Enchantress Cookie.
But the light of freedom might shatter again. I'm sorry, everyone. I need some time to be alone.
White Lily Cookie doesn't seem that happy to be back.
Understandable. Imagine waking up and learning that you turned into Dark Enchantress Cookie and did all those unspeakable things. Yikes.
But now that White Lily Cookie is back, she can help us in our fight. After all, it was her power that was stopping the beast from escaping while Dark Enchantress Cookie terrorized the whole world.
I wish White Lily Cookie could understand that.
There she is!
She said she needed some time alone. Would it be okay to disturb her, you think?
Then I'll go alone and talk to her.
That still counts as disturbing, you know.
Actually, Ginger Brave's company might be just what White Lily Cookie needs.
Huh? Really?
Ginger Brave, you've been a great support for me and countless other cookies. Could you try and talk to White Lily Cookie?
I'll give it a try. White Lily Cookie, what are you doing over here all alone?
Ginger Brave, are you not mad at me? You and your friends broke the Moonstone to save me, and yet it only brought back Dark Enchantress Cookie.
No, she simply used you to escape. Dark Enchantress Cookie tricked both of us.
You speak as if Dark Enchantress Cookie and I are separate beings.
Yes, Dark Enchantress Cookie is you, it's true. But the love and kindness you hold in your heart for the entire cookie kind makes you different from her.
Ginger Brave, do you know why cookies were first created?
Huh? I've never really thought about that. After all, knowing that won't really change the lives of my friends and me.
I don't understand. Don't you feel the need to know your purpose, to understand what to do with the time given to you?
Do you? I don't think I need a special reason to enjoy life the way I see it. I'm free to choose what I run for and where I'm running towards. That way, the adventure never ends.
Choose as you go. I see. Ginger Brave, if I'd met you sooner, I think a lot of things would have turned out differently.
Ginger Brave, how did it go?
I'm not really sure.
I guess waking up White Lily Cookie didn't magically solve all our problems.
You're right.
The seal! The seal!
What's happening?
Everyone, it's a disaster! The rift in the silver tree!
I thought White Lily Cookie's revival was supposed to mend her spell.
Whether His Majesty Elder Fairy's power has faded, or the rift has grown too wide, we cannot tell. But we must seal the crack immediately.
I will join you.
White Lily Cookie.
Your Vanilla Cookie. I cannot forgive myself for becoming Dark Enchantress Cookie and bringing so much suffering upon my friends. And for that reason, I must help you fight my other self. That's the only way to repent for the crimes I have inflicted upon the world.
White Lily Cookie.
I made a promise to Elder Fairy and myself that I would never lose my love for the cookie world. I know it's too late, but do you trust that even now, after I've witnessed the truth at the witch's banquet, my heart remains unchanged?
I'm struggling to find the right words to describe how happy I am. Now that I finally understand what your heart had been yearning for. Now that I'm granted a second chance to protect you. Let's fight together, White Lily Cookie.
It's just like we saw in White Lily Cookie's memories.
Oh, I see that those pesky little vine shackles that have held us captive for so long are gone. Oh, that was deeply unpleasant.
The vine shackles are no more.
We must do everything we can to stop them.
All my strength is yours.
Knights of the Silver Tree, attack! Yes, sir!
The rift in the tree has gotten even wider?
It's escaped. White Lily Cookie, use your sealing magic, just like you did back then.
It's too late.
Oh, doesn't this fresh air just feel divine? Oh, I see I have quite an audience here. I am so terribly sorry to have kept you waiting. But now, the wait is over. Your favorite trickster is here. Shadow Milk Cookie.
This is my soul's abyss of regret. Why am I here again? Pure vanilla cookie. Pure vanilla cookie. Ah, there you are. To think you'd keep me waiting for so long. Light of truth. But... Yes. I've been waiting for you all this time, even though you kept paying no mind. But I've already regained my strength. And I've sworn to use it for good, to fight for the happiness of all cookie kind. Your strength. Your strength. What a funny little joke. How is it your strength? What is that supposed to mean? The light of truth is my...
It's my strength. It's my strength that the witches took from me on a whim. How come you get to use it however you want? What do you know about truth?
You're not the light of truth. Who are you?
You spent so much time here right under my gaze for so long, and yet you don't know who I am? I'm a little hurt, I must say. I am the owner of the strength which you have never possessed, and never will possess. I govern all truth and deceit of this world. What you mistake for the power of truth is but a cute tiny droplet in my limitless ocean of knowledge. So, who am I? Need another hint? I thought you would have solved my little riddle by now.
The one who governs all truth and deceit. The master of all knowledge?
Ring ding ding!
But you used the power of knowledge for evil, and it reduced it to deceit. The witches took your powers from you and sealed...
And may they burn up in the oven! Phew! Alrighty, so you think you stand a chance against me? You're so silly. Oh, silly the nitty. Do I really have to spell it out for you? Well now, look around and tell me what you think of this place. I bet you just love it here. It must be so lovely to be back, right in the middle of the abyss of your soul. And I have to say, you're quite the clown yourself, to fall into such deep despair after admitting your own guilt. Thanks to you, I had such a good laugh.
You were watching the whole time? How?
Oh, want in on a little secret? Just don't tell anyone. See, I call this place the dark side of the moon. It's my home! You can seal me all right, but no punishment would extend all the way here. That's right! You've never escaped my sight. Not even once. And I can see right through you because all that you are comes from me. My, oh my, you're such a silly cookie. No, really, how did you manage to snatch away half of my power with that silly brain of yours? Not even the light of truth made you smarter. Befuddling! So it's about time you give it back. However, first things first, I bet you're just crumbling to meet all my friends, right? Say that you are. Well, the wait is almost over. I'll introduce them to you very soon.
Pure Vanilla Cookie, are you awake?
What have you done to Pure Vanilla Cookie?
Oh, it's been so long since we last met. What's a little chat between old pals?
Pure Vanilla Cookie, are you alright?
I'm alright. Just a bit dazed, that's all.
Well then, let's see. I said hello to Pure Vanilla Cookie, that's 1. A few fairies, 2. Some teeny tiny cookies, 3. What's the next number? 5. Oh! Seems like there's a special someone missing. No! Where is he? Where did he go? Oh! I was sure he'd be the first one to greet me when I'm free. Where are you? Or have you crumbled from old age? What a disappointment. Right when I was about to have some more fun.
There is no need to be disappointed, for I will devote the rest of my life to casting you back to your prison. Shadow Milk Cookie, Cookie of Deceit.
Oh, my dear Elder Fairy!
Your Majesty, are you all right?
I have yet to crumble, and we have a far more important task at hand.
Oh, look at you. Did something happen? You do seem a bit crumbly. No. Wait. Don't tell me. Oh, this is fun. You actually think you'll be able to stop me by sacrificing the rest of your pathetic life. Oh, it almost hurts my feelings. You thought so little of me all this time, huh? Now that won't do it all. Oh, no. Look at me, your majesty, and see a force beyond your ken.
I'm a silly little fairy cookie.
Wanna see a funny trick?
Watch me jump over burning coals. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Smells funny. Ooh, everything's on fire.
Goodness! The fairy kingdom and all the fairy cookies have been consumed by the power of deceit!
Your Majesty, give your command.
The silver tree has been wounded, but it has not yet withered, meaning that Shadow Milk Cookie has yet to regain his full strength. Besides, only his soul was released, only half of his strength.
Shadow Milk Cookie is this strong with only half of his power?
Do not let this break your resolve. If we do not stop the beast, it will mean the end of the world as we know it.
We can't let that happen!
We must stop him at all costs.
For all cookie kind.
We need everyone's strength. The power of deceit must be put back to sleep.
The fairy kingdom that used to be so beautiful
Is filled with fear and chaos now.
Everything has been consumed by the power of deceit. We must stop Shadow Milk Cookie from taking over the fairy kingdom. Let's go!
Look! There's fairy cookies over there.
But there's something odd about them.
I'm a silly little fairy cookie.
Wanna see a funny trick?
Everyone, wake up! Don't you recognize me? It's me, Silverbell Cookie. Please let us pass!
Watch me jump over burning coals. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
These are no longer fairy cookies. Silverbell Cookie, strengthen your heart.
If you don't move, you leave me no other choice.
Smells funny. Ooh, everything's on fire.
Everyone, I'm sorry.
Oh, my dear, dear audience. The long-awaited show is finally about to begin. I'm here! The world's finest playwright, poet, director, actor, clown, everyone's most beloved trickster, Shadow Milk Cookie. Applause, applause!
Wow! Yeah!
Oh, why, thank you. Oh, you're too kind. How can I repay such kindness? Oh, of course! I have prepared a spectacular new show for you to behold. It is titled The Fool King and His Foolish Heroes. Oh, thank you. Well then, let the show begin!
Huh? What is this? A huge stage is blocking our path.
What is he planning to do?
And if any of you is offended by this innocent play, please accept my humblest, deepest apologies. Believe me, it was never my intention to cause dismay, only to entertain. So please don't cry, don't get upset. The story is a product of imagination, all characters unreal. And if you see yourself in one of them, well, It's but a sad coincidence. Now, once upon a time there lived a strong but foolish, oh so foolish king. And beyond measure was he arrogant, and yet, deep down, he envied all who were stronger than him.
No cookies may be stronger than me!
But who did the king envy most of all, you ask? The 5 cookies, so radiant, so glorious, chosen by the gods themselves. And so he waited. The fool king waited for a perfect moment to take them down in one fell swoop.
What was that?
What did we just watch?
That story. It was similar, but different from the one we were told, right?
He made the Fairy King look really bad.
It's all a lie! There's no way that His Majesty protected the seal for such selfish reasons!
Shadow Milk Cookie is the cookie of deceit. Of course he's full of lies.
He's not simply making up obvious lies, but weaving in threads of truth to his story. Cookies chosen by the gods themselves.
Shadow Milk Cookie is the one who plunged the world into confusion and chaos. Do not pay any attention to his lies, for his powers may lead you astray.
And then, one day, the perfect opportunity presented itself to the foolish king. And the selfish, cruel, but oh so foolish king punished the 5 great cookies according to his own whim.
Hooray! Now I will protect this tree, for no cookie stronger than me may exist in this world.
And so, the fool king protected his tree, so proud with himself.
Ha ha!
And as foolish as he was, the king believed it would last forever.
Pure Vanilla Cookie, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry about me.
Tell me, what did Shadow Milk Cookie tell you earlier?
He disguised himself as the light of truth and spoke to me from the dark side of the moon.
He did what?
And you didn't fall for his lies, did you?
Only later did I realize it, when he revealed himself. I realized that my power and his, they are like 2 sides of the same coin. What do I do?
Yes, of all cookies, you who wield the light of truth must be in great dismay. But do not fall for Shadow Milk Cookie's tricks. After all, it is his purpose to sow chaos and confusion with his lies. Now is the time to focus on your own voice, not the voice of deceit.
Elder Fairy is right, Pure Vanilla Cookie. If we don't stop Shadow Milk Cookie, things will get even worse.
I understand, White Lily Cookie. More of them are approaching. Your Majesty, are you unharmed?
I am fine. It is my duty to fight until I am no longer able.
Now where were we? Ah, yes, the Fool King was indeed so proud, so full of himself, he foolishly celebrated his victory over and over again. But then, a particularly wise cookie who had seen the truth of this world appeared in his kingdom.
And she said, I've seen the truth of this world. It needs the strength of the 5 great cookies to exist.
Huh? That's the wrong puppet. Get the right one.
Ah! I've seen the truth of this world. It needs the strength of the 5 great cookies to exist.
Oh, what do you know? Seems like it's the same cookie after all. Sometimes it's difficult to tell them apart. Apologies. A little bit of perfectionism is needed for a perfect show. Anyways, let us continue.
I shall return your souls to this world. And when you return, I shall prepare doughy bodies full of life for you. On the day you all regain your powers of years gone by, the world will be restored to the way it should be.
Oh, said the wise cookie making a promise to the 5 great cookies. And finally...
Huh? Was that... That was Dark Enchantress Cookie just now!
Just how much of this story can we trust?
If any of his words hold at least a shred of truth, it means that Dark Enchantress Cookie's schemes were much grander and even more far-reaching than we thought.
But, like Strawberry Cookie said, there is no way of telling how much of this we can really trust.
Indeed, there isn't. That is the problem.
I wonder if Dark Enchantress Cookie is planning to bake living yet hollow cookie shells for the beasts.
Cookie shells? As in living cookies? Is that even possible?
It might just be. For when I went to the witch's banquet, I found out the way to do so.
My dearest audience, are you ready for the next act?
We don't want to hear anymore! Stop hiding behind these lies and face us head on!
Could it be that you're just grumbling to see the scene where I finally make my appearance?
Stop twisting our words!
The star of the show always appears at the climax. Make yourselves comfortable, for the highlight of this marvelous play is coming up. It'll be worth it, I promise.
He disappeared again.
Let's follow him, quickly.
The Fool King was losing his butter from anger. You see, his beloved tree was now cracked.
Ah! How could this happen?
You see, while the Fool King was so busy with his tree, a certain cookie was making preparations to face him in battle. A cookie so dignified, sophisticated, and not to mention extremely handsome. Me, Shadow Milk Cookie. Shadow Milk Cookie couldn't forgive the foolish king for how unjustly he treated the 5 great cookies. And so, he decided to dispose of the foolish king and save his comrades. Shadow Milk Cookie versus the Fool King. The awakening of our great hero brings us to the grand finale. What brings us the long-awaited payoff? Oh, I see. The audience grows impatient. How about a teeny tiny sneak peek? Well, don't expect the foolish king to win.
No way! Surely the Fool King is gonna win!
It's Elder Fairy, Ginger Brave.
Oh, Shadow Milk Cookie, you almost got me!
Do not listen to the words tarred by deceit, Ginger Brave.
His lies are much more powerful than I thought.
Oh, there you are, the star of the day! Everyone give a warm round of applause.
I will not show a shred of mercy to you. I shall use every bit of strength I have left to drive you back into the depths, you spawn of evil!
Ooh, you wish to join me on the stage? I should give you a most cordial welcome.
Our attacks are of no use!
Your Majesty, are you unharmed?
I am fine. There is no other way.
Is this the power of ancient evil from the legends?
White Lily Cookie, pure vanilla cookie, please hold on a little longer to buy us some time. Meanwhile, I shall prepare my final attack. One that uses all of my remaining strength as a guardian. It has been quite a while since I've used my power like this. This may just be my final battle. Ah!
Your Majesty!
I'll block the attacks. It's time for the final blow.
I must fulfill my duty, and I am taking you with me.
You little, pathetic, lying little pest!
It's unlike anything I've ever seen!
The last attack! The full strength of the Guardian.
To witness the true power of the Guardian of the Seal.
But that means His Majesty's remaining life force.
Is Shadow Milk Cookie finally defeated?
Not quite. I merely bought us some time.
Your Majesty!
White Lily Cookie. Come. And listen.
Your Majesty.
If I am no more, and the Guardian's power disappears from the world, the seal will be undone. Even I do not know how much strength I have left. So please, receive the remainder of the Guardian's power.
Your Majesty, no! You must recover!
There's no time without the silver tree, the world we have dreamed of.
But I am a cookie with only half a life. Besides, this is all my fault.
Do not cry, White Lily Cookie. I remember when you left for the witch's banquet. You were so stubborn. There was no way of stopping you. Remember that cookie who was so determined to save the world? It's the same cookie I am looking at right now. I never doubted that we were fighting for the same thing. You are the only one who can continue my legacy. Only you.
Elder Fairy. Yes, Your Majesty. I accept your order.
His Majesty, Elder Fairy.
No matter what you do, the ending stays the same. Looks like the show is over for our little guardian.
That voice!
He's still here somewhere.
I cannot forgive this.
White Lily Cookie?
I will bring him down, no matter what it takes.
Now that the strength of the seal is gone, it is time. Awaken! My comrades, my friends, the almighty beasts.
Let it burn! Let it all burn!
What happened?
Our beautiful kingdom
Has become hell on earth, Bread.
What happened? Did he let all the beasts free?
Not yet. For part of the Guardian's power remains with me.
But the silver tree! Your vanilla cookie. Your vanilla cookie. Show me your strength. The silver tree's strength is all gone. Don't you see? All you need to do is cut it down for good. No, this voice within me, it isn't me. Cut down the tree! Cut it down with your own hands! Get out of my head!
Pure Vanilla Cookie, are you okay?
What's wrong, Pure Vanilla Cookie?
What's happening? Why am I not regaining my power? The Guardian is gone, so why is the blasted tree still standing? Why doesn't Pure Vanilla Cookie obey? You! I'm growing tired of your pathetic charades! The Guardian lives! Where is he?
She. For I, the Guardian of the Seal, stand right before you. Did you think it was going to be that easy?
Ah! You little pest! I will destroy you! Little cookie. And with only half a life hanging by a thread, are we? And yet the old fool trusted you with his power. You, of all cookies, knowing that you might turn to darkness once again. No, it's not my place to complain. On the contrary, such idiocy is more than welcome. Well then, there is no reason to waste this amazing stage of mine. So, how about a little quiz show? Everyone, the show goes on! Your favorite host is back alive and well. Alas, since a certain cookie refused to play their role and stick to the script, our grand finale turned out a little different than planned. Ah, divas, am I right? We cannot delay this any longer as the show must go on. But what is a disaster if not an opportunity? Thanks to this, you're in for even more entertainment. Well then, let's begin. The Fool King and His Foolish Heroes Part 2. Only this time around, we'll need a little help from the audience.
Ugh! Is there really nothing to make him stop talking?
White Lily Cookie, surely he will go after you this time.
I know.
It is my duty to protect the Guardian of the Seal. I swear to be your protector from this day on, as I was for His Majesty, Elder Fairy.
I'm truly honored. We're not going to just stand back and do nothing. Dear Vanilla Cookie.
Yes?
Shadow Milk Cookie is tormenting you, isn't he?
Yes. I cannot tell what the real voice of the Light of Truth is anymore.
If you feel like you cannot trust the voice within you, listen to my voice instead. Can you do that for me?
White Lily Cookie? Yes, I will.
Everyone, let's fight together. For all Cookie kind. I will continue His Majesty's legacy.
So, you all remember the Fool King who arrogantly thought he'd be able to stop the 5 great cookies. Thing is, he wasn't alone in his foolishness. Allow me to introduce the false heroes who were even more foolish to follow him. Those false heroes were nothing more than petty thieves. They stole the powers of the 5 great cookies who had been sealed away so unjustly, and used these powers at whim.
Any conflict can be resolved through conversations.
Raise your cup. All that glitters belongs to me. Cookies, so fragile.
Now, for the first question. Out of these false heroes, which one is only half a cookie? Choose your answer carefully, and don't forget, time is ticking.
Half a cookie? He must mean...
White Lily Cookie, don't pay it too much thought.
That's right. He's messing with you.
I'm sure it's a trick question anyway.
No! You've had plenty of time to think. Your final answer.
None of them!
Bzz! Wrong! Let the punishment ensue. Now, who wants to be crumbled first?
The right answer is... all of them.
Ring, ding, ding! Did you hear that? A correct response from a sharp audience! My, I'll let you advance to the next round.
How did you know?
Of the powers of the original 5 cookies, only the purest, uncorrupted fragments were remade into our Soul Jam. Which means, to Shadow Milk Cookie, all of us are merely halves.
Well deduced.
Next question! Oh, I love it. It's about me. Please do your best to get it right this time. And if you don't, you, of course, will be punished. Out of these 3 cookies, who is the biggest liar? Remember, your time is running out, so don't think for too long.
This is easy! It's Shadow Milk Cookie. Who else?
Oh no, that's too easy.
The biggest liar.
Well. Have you tried being honest with yourself for once?
Dear Vanilla Cookie, come on. We must persevere.
Yes.
Well then, are you ready? What's your answer?
Come on, just repeat after me. Shadow.
The biggest liar is me. Pure vanilla cookie.
Pure vanilla cookie? What are you saying?
It's correct, isn't it?
Unbelievable! You got it right again! Ring ding ding! That pure vanilla cookie knows this thing. I'm impressed, I must say. Indeed, what is pure, unquestionable truth if not deceit? A hero pretending to hold the power of truth? That's gotta be the worst liar of all.
Why do you keep going after Pure Vanilla Cookie? I am your target, the guardian of the seal. Just focus on me.
Oh, please, spare me such silly questions. Pure Vanilla Cookie is your weak spot after all. Look at you, half a cookie ridden with guilt and unresolved emotions. Do you really believe you're in the right to wield the power of the Guardian? But patience! We will get to you soon enough. For our last question, it's all about you! As saddening as it can be, we've reached the last round. And since it's the last question, you get twice the amount of points.
There are points now?
This one is purely for White Lily Cookie. Pay attention, here it comes. You sure seem proud of your new title of the Guardian of the Seal. Let's see how great you really are.
Let go!
Everyone!
Now for the final question. What will the new Guardian of the Seal choose? Saving her friends or defeating Shadow Milk Cookie? The correct answer is, well, why don't you come on stage and see it for yourself? A warm round of applause for our new star, please.
Everyone! White Lily Cookie, if you wish to save your friends, you will need to use the power of the Guardian.
But to do that, you must unleash it all, just as His Majesty did. Even if you manage to save your friends, it might leave you with no more strength to fight.
The rules couldn't be simpler. The moment you make a move to attack me, Shadow Milk Cookie, the necks of your precious little friends will crumble to dust. On the other hand, should you decide to free your friends, they will be saved immediately. But alas, their lives will come at a cost to you.
What to do? I must decide.
A tough decision indeed, and only one chance to use the Guardian's power right. What will it be? Let's wait and see.
The combined strength of us three isn't enough! White Lily Cookie, whatever you choose, we trust you! Please, use your power!
Time!
White Lily Cookie! Fight Shadow Milk Cookie!
Your Majesty!
White Lily Cookie.
I can't choose. You passed on your powers to me so that I could protect the seal and fight the beasts. But even so, how can I leave my friends behind? Friends who have trusted me despite everything. I'm not worthy of such power. For I'm not ready to sacrifice everything I know.
White Lily Cookie, do not forget this. Your dream was to build a better world. Can such a world exist without your dear friends? A heart that beats for all cookie kind is a heart that beats for one's friends. If you have not forgotten that, you shall find that the right answer already lies within you.
A heart that beats for one's friends is a heart that beats for all cookie kind.
Only you can do it. So please, trust in your power, my power.
Ooh, finally! I see you've made up your mind.
White Lily Cookie!
That power!
You! I gave you only 2 choices! Ugh. How dare you ruin this moment I've been waiting for so long!
Shadow Milk Cookie's other realm that covered the Fairy Kingdom is receding. What a relief!
White Lily Cookie!
Thank you so much.
It felt like the Fairy King had returned for a moment there.
White Lily Cookie!
Guardian of the Seal, let us defeat the remaining spawns of evil and take back the Fairy Kingdom.
Has everyone returned to their senses?
Let's go.
You think you won, don't you?
Huh? How are you still talking?
You may be celebrating your little victory for now. But heed my words! We have finally risen! Do not think that you can hold us back. Foolish cookies! You simply have no idea what's waiting for you!
Whew! Finally, everything is back to normal.
White Lily Cookie, thank you so much.
I did it. Thank you for giving me the strength to protect my friends.
Look at all these cookies.
Fairy cookies!
Guardian, you've saved our kingdom.
All hail the Savior! All hail the Savior!
I did it! I managed to save everyone!
Is there something bothering you?
White Lily Cookie!
The Fairy Cookies have prepared a feast.
To honor the late Elder Fairy, they say.
But also to honor the Guardian of the Seal who protected the Fairy Kingdom. You, White Lily Cookie! Let's go celebrate together! We totally deserve it!
But what's that on your head?
You!
Caramelian Cookie at your service. You won't find a better pathfinder in all the land of Beast Yeast.
Wow, you managed to stay hidden throughout this whole thing. Pretty impressive, if I do say so myself.
Of course! I'm telling you, there's no cookie as adept at survival as me.
You're really something.
But I'd better run. Tasty food at the feast won't last forever.
What a cheat.
That won't do!
Wait for me!
Pure vanilla cookie. I can't forget Shadow Milk Cookie's last words. Do you really think that all the beasts have awoken?
Shadow Milk Cookie's lies always have a grain of truth in them. His last words sounded like a warning to us. Perhaps they were truthful after all. I came all the way here searching for Dark Enchantress Cookie. I never thought I'd meet an even worse enemy. We must find a way to contact Crispia. Others must hear of what happened as quickly as possible. Cookies of the Republic and the heroes will be waiting for news.
Pure vanilla cookie. Thank you for everything. Ever since we were students, you've always protected me and believed in me. Even though I was always caught up in my own world and causing problems for my friends.
Everything is fine now, White Lily Cookie. After all, we're fighting for the same thing. For the good of all cookie kind. Together.
Yes. New vicious enemies. And Dark Enchantress Cookie trying to exploit those evil forces. We'll stop them. I'm sure of it. Even if it ruins me.
How could there be someone who dares to interfere with the cycle of life?
Are you going to Beast Yeast?
My mission is to trace and vanquish the darkness. I shall catch the northeast wind and leave right away.
Be careful. Do not get hurt.
Millennial Tree Cookie, I sensed your anguish.
Ah, my faithful wind that brings blessings of life to all. The roots have brought me a message. Set foot in the abyss of the darkness you shall not. For its whispers will divest you of your purest life force and leave you hollow.
The wind has brought me here. Beast Yeast. It seems as though the land itself is devouring the power of life. The cycle of day and night is irregular. There is something foul in the wind. The abyss of darkness and its whispers. What could this mean? Did Millennial Tree Cookie see something sinister amidst the ever-changing threads of time? I must focus. My mission remains unchanged. I will see that no darkspawn threatens our world. This seems like an ancient tree stump oozing dark, foul sap. And yet, inside is an endless maze-like cavern with walls of sleek metal. Where does it lead? And what awaits me at the end? No! That was the last one. I hear footsteps. 2 cookies.
Initiating life energy siphoning sequence.
Awaiting your signal.
Transmitting signal. 3, 2, 1.
Machine activated. Life energy accumulation rate is within optimal parameters.
Energy volt status normal.
Siphoning machine is running at full efficiency.
No deviations found on all stages of the deceit protocol.
Phew. Whatever for do they need not one, but 2 cookies to turn the machine on?
Life energy is the cornerstone of our research. Siphoning it is the crucial first step of the process. That is why we called it the deceit protocol. It's important to ensure that it goes smooth as butter.
Yeah. I can see why they say you never make mistakes.
Hurry up. We have a lot to do.
All right.
They said that siphoning life energy is but the first step. But to what end are they planning to use such power? I must learn more.
Commence the Soul Protocol. I said commence the Soul Protocol. Are you listening to me?
Oh, sorry.
Focus! A small miscalculation and the dough will end up imbued with a soul.
I know. Let me turn this thing on.
The dough is not reacting. Next batch.
Changing specimen. Hey, isn't it odd if you think about it?
Is there a problem with the specimen?
I mean, don't you think it's peculiar? The goal was to make a vessel for a beast cookie's soul, right? And yet, here we are, making sure the dough is not imbued with a soul. Aren't we doing the exact opposite?
They would have informed us of any changes. We are making sure the dough is not imbued with just any soul, only those matching the beast cookie's parameters. The superiors have everything figured out. Keep your head down and make sure the work is done. A reaction.
It's rather unsettling.
Let's dispose of it.
A vessel? For a beast cookie? Dough, life energy, souls. Whatever they are trying to achieve goes against the principles of nature. The deeper into the cavern, the more foul it becomes. I can feel it, the corrupted life energy crackling in the air. The dough vessels promised for the fallen ones must be near.
Finally, the last protocol. Let's get it out of the way and clock out.
This one should be easy. Commencing the Destroyer Protocol. We will now place the dough in the separator to completely remove the remaining impurities.
To destroy its last remnants of identity. How very sinister.
Good to see you so focused on the job. You've been rather distracted lately.
It's just... I'm surprised you're so calm. I'm telling you something is amiss. Why do we need so much dough? There are only 5 vessels.
Oh, it's quite simple. To deliver impeccable results, we need to continue our tests. And these tests require test subjects.
Oh, seriously? Why are you so keen on turning a blind eye to whatever is going on here? You said I was distracted? I'll tell you what's keeping me distracted. It's because we're no better than these soulless blobs of dough. Because we're expected to keep our mouths shut, keep our heads down, and just carry on with all these protocols. You heard what the other teams have said. They've managed to imbue dough with a soul. It's a fact. The Beast Cookie's body was a success too. One of those has already left the compound, I hear. And what do you know? They oh so conveniently change all the protocols right after that. A coincidence? Oh, there's gotta be something else at play. Something the superiors don't want us to know. But there are signs. I just know it. Because I'm not just some soulless dough. I'm a living, thinking cookie.
How many times must I tell you, whatever our superiors are planning, it's none of our business. Less talking, more working. Better help me out with that tray of dough. I understand you're upset, but we have work to do. Straighten that tray before the dough spills over. No way. Not again! Why am I so keen on turning a blind icing, you ask? Because if you keep snooping around, you will disappear without a crumb! Did I not stress this from the very beginning? Oh, I most certainly have. How many times has it been? Perhaps I should specifically request a sharper teammate next time. Before I lose the last vestiges of my sanity!
This sound. I sense a sinister presence beyond this door. A presence feeding on life energy. Foul spawn of the pitch-black abyss. I must unravel the secret of this place.
Stop hiding amidst the shadows and reveal yourself!
Ah, my faithful wind that brings blessings of life to all. I have been expecting you.
Foul creature. How dare you insult Millennial Tree Cookie's name with your trickery?
Oh! Ooh! What's that smell? Did someone pass wind?
Get it? 'Cause you're Wind Archer Cookie? Am I not hilarious? Anyhow, hi!
You shouldn't have left your prison spawn. I shall make you shut your mouth once and for all.
Oh, I thought you already started making me. I said, it's an honor to be recognized. You have one problem, you green bean. I am but a bodiless spirit. You can't silence me. Although I'm expecting to gain a physical form any minute now. It is only a matter of time. Phew! Thank creators, I know how to bend the other space to do my bidding. My friends and colleagues do not have that luxury at their disposal.
You are nothing more than a phantom.
Hey, I'm over here, Greenie. Did no one ever teach you it's rude to look away when talking to someone? Not to worry. When I finally gain my new body, I will bring about my very own empire of lies. Good manners will be of little import there.
Not if I send this abomination back to nature!
Ah, and scene! What a delivery! Someone's been practicing their lines! But I wonder, is that all there is to your role?
What are you saying?
That won't do. Must I really spell everything out for you? Listen! Listen carefully! Seriously, don't you hear it? Still nothing? Well, what can you do? You better thank your lucky stars I'm here to tell you. The screams. Oh, the screams. The screams of countless creatures.
No. Hundreds, thousands of lives cruelly ripped away from nature's embrace.
Oh, you're looking a little green around the edges. Do you perhaps find this repulsive? Oh, you elemental cookies, interested only in the pure pretty things till the end. But who am I to blame you, really?
What is going on in this place?
Think, Greenie, think. Really? Why would we need so much dough? I don't have that many friends in need of a new body. Besides, one of them has already got a shiny new bod. Oh, come on now! Use that big noggin of yours to figure it out! The answer lies deeper. Much deeper. In the darkness, where my dough is imprisoned.
I've heard enough of your foul riddles! You will reveal the truth, here and now!
Will I really? Your dough reeks of fear! I can sense it! Set foot in the abyss of the darkness you shall not. For its whispers will divest you of your purest life force and leave you hollow.
These words, how did you...
Oh, did I sound like someone you know just now? Yes, the Soul Jam whispers many truths, one better than the other, all served with a drop of good old deceit. Now, which one do you like more? After many a hardship, the stalwart guardian of life crumbles and becomes one with nature he loved so dearly. A tragedy, really. Or perhaps he just flees, tail between his knees. So much for his noble mission to eradicate those pesky minions of the darkness. Some stories do end like that. As long as the audience gets a good laugh out of it. Am I right?
Millennial Tree Cookie spoke of great peril awaiting in the deep abyss. Yet there is a grain of truth in the ocean of lies. Where this sinister whisper leads me, lies the domain of the great darkness.
I shall fulfill my mission! My arrow will pierce the darkness, even if my body crumbles and turns to dust!
The howling wind of life is about to be silenced by the whispering of deceit. The roots are lamenting.
The screams of all those creatures, corrupted, unable to return to nature's embrace.
So, are you ready? Time to crawl back to Millennial Tree Cookie. Oh, come on, I'll show you the way. Here, right through this drain together with our discarded experiment specimens.
I've heard enough of your filthy words! My sacred purpose is to rid the world of the darkness's spawn, and I will follow my mission right into the black heart of it!
Oh, whoa. Hold your wind, my little green friend. Are you serious right now? Dearest audience, did you hear what our hero just said? Applause, applause! Let's give this noble seeker of truth a round of generous applause! For he is going to fly straight into the fire like a foolish little moth.
No sound but the wailing of the sacrificed lives. Darkness approaching, yearning to devour.
Initiating life energy siphoning sequence.
Why do we need so much dough? There are only 5 vessels. You heard what the other teams have said. They've managed to imbue dough with a soul. It's a fact.
Think, Greenie, think. Really? Why would we need so much dough? I don't have that many friends in need of a new buddy. Oh, come on now! Use that big noggin of yours to figure it out! Are you ready to go down the drain, Greenski?
I'm growing weary of your clownage. Answer me! You've gone as far as corrupting the sacred life force. Tell me, what are you scheming here in the dark?
This is...
All right, if you insist. Ta-da! Behold, the ultimate cookie!
You foul beast! What have you done?
Wrong! It wasn't me, you see. I admit I did graciously provide a little help in gathering all this life energy. Think of it as a fair exchange between colleagues. A favor for a favor, so to speak. After all, Dark Enchantress Cookie built a body for me. The ultimate cookie. So shiny, so strong. A real showstopper, is it not? But to make and throw away all that dough just for the sake of one cookie? Such sinistry is a genre of its own.
Is this all a joke to you? When that abomination awakens, it will bring about an age of despair.
Finally! I was starting to think you'd never figure this out. Oh, but don't worry, Belle. You won't live to see the coming of that new age. For your dough, too, will nourish the ultimate cookie. Oh, looks like Dark Enchantress Cookie's little friend is here, and not a moment too soon. This is it, Archie! Time to perish! Oh, not so bold anymore, are we? Oh, tough luck. Looks like your arrows are no good with all the resonance coming from the oven.
Will you stop talking?
I am losing this battle. I might not be able to prevent the awakening of the beast cookies and the dough in the oven. And yet, I must destroy the ultimate cookie at all costs. The Age of Despair must not happen.
There is no time for your little musings, my friend. Give up. Admit your defeat. Meet your pathetic end.
I will fulfill my purpose, come what may!
The resonance is growing stronger. Is the abomination trying to protect itself?
What an excellent question. Is that truly so? Eyes on the prize, Greenie!
The screaming. This resonance. The creature is not trying to protect itself.
Oh, look who's a smarty.
All that dough, all that life energy, tainted, corrupted, abused.
It is wailing in despair and anguish.
So what, feeling compassionate? It is still a spawn of the darkness you've sworn to wipe off the face of Earth, Bread.
The seed of despair inside the oven. It is a hindrance to the cycle of nature.
But it is also a tormented life, wallowing in agony.
That dough. It is more than just a dark spawn.
Oops, I'm not following.
I know what I must do.
Nah, don't give it too much thought. Shoot away! Fulfill your mission! Shoot it down!
The stench of the dark despair coming from the oven.
Hello? Less talking, more shooting. I'm getting bored out here, you know. I want drama! I want to see the protector of life destroying life. Not that your arrows can reach it anyway.
But at the same time, I hear a faint whisper of life, yearning for salvation. To heal and be reborn, such is the way of nature.
Say what now?
Hush, I shall cure your pain. My winds will carry your anguish far away. My arrow will pierce the darkness and rejuvenate your soul.
I will banish the foul malady, and it will torment you no longer!
The current of life flowing to the northeast has found calmness, if for a fleeting moment. This future was concealed amidst the threads of time. The child of the desert forest has brought about a true miracle. Ah, yes. The cleansing wind is coming.
I managed to disrupt their evil plans. The devouring of life energy has stopped, if only briefly. The monster and the deceitful voice are gone. And yet, the anguish continues. My strength wasn't enough to save all nature's creatures tormented by the darkness. Time is of the essence. I must share my findings with the other guardians.
And here I thought I could have a little fun while my body is still in the works. Ah, divas, can't even stick to the script. Escaped through the drain like some pesky bug. What can you do? Perhaps it's time for something spicier. How about a little destruction? You may be celebrating your little victory for now. But heed my words! We have finally risen! Do not think that you can hold us back. Foolish cookies! You simply have no idea what's waiting for you! Ha 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 ha!
All right, little sheep. It's time to go home. A lamb is missing? Huh. Where did you go? Ah! Aha! There you are! Come on! It's time to go! Is something wrong with your eye? Let me check. Huh? Those eyes. I know them from somewhere.
Dear Vanilla Cookie, are you unwell? It's getting quite late. Why don't we continue tomorrow? Yes, you're right. There has to be a trace. A mention of the witch's magic tucked away somewhere among all these scrolls. This kingdom is the very place where Elder Fairy Cookie was once ordained the guardian of the Silver Tree. If there are any records left, they have to be here. Then I'll inspect these rows. But are you truly all right? You look concerned.
mention it, Pure Vanilla Cookie. That's what friends are for. Am I right? Caramelian Cookie?
Say what? Let me get this straight. You lot are absolutely sure you want to go there? The Spire of all knowledge? I'm telling you one last time, that place is weird. If I were you, I'd go in the opposite direction. No, I'd run!
The book said the secret of the anti-beast magic is kept there, in that tower.
Shadow Milk Cookie. We don't know what awaits us there. Let's be careful.
Don't worry, White Lily Cookie.
Don't let your guard down, Pure Vanilla Cookie.
Super! Let's move out! Caramelian Cookie?
Phew! What a batch of rookies! Don't say I never warned ya!
Wait for me!
Huh? Are you one of the fairy cookies? Have you followed us all the way from the fairy kingdom?
Phew! My name is Apple Fairy Cookie. I heard you're headed to the Spire of all knowledge. Please, let me come with you.
What? You want to join us?
Your bravery saved our kingdom, and I wanted to repay this debt. I've traveled to many places. I've been to the Spire. It's a place unlike any other. A magnificent, yet dreadful place. I can help you. You'll see.
A guide? Well, that's just what we needed!
Thank you, Pure Vanilla Cookie.
So far, this place hasn't been as bad as I thought.
Watch out!
Whoa, thanks! That was a close one, Apple Fairy Cookie.
I'm glad I could help. Now, follow me. There's a little inn nearby.
An inn? Here? In the middle of the woods?
Oh, but of course. This inn is the perfect place for travelers to rest their weary dough on a long journey.
Ahem! Cookies! Looks like my job here is done. Yes, this is where we part ways. I never said I knew my way around the Spire of all knowledge. Besides, you already have Apple Fairy Cookie. And note that at the moment of saying this, I am absolutely, positively not scared of venturing into a Beast Cookie's domain.
Uh-huh.
Alas, 'tis time I bid you farewell. I'm sure you'll manage just fine. Be seeing you after you return victorious.
Don't worry. I'm sure we will meet again.
Let's go! The inn is just around the corner. Not too shabby, right? You should rest here tonight. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and see what awaits us down the road.
Oh, dear me! More travelers! And we're fully packed tonight. Let me see. Aha! We'll get you seated with that lonesome gentle cookie.
What brings you to this inn? Are you an adventurer yourself? Huh? What are these cards? They have peculiar markings on them. Let's hear what the fortune teller cookie has to say. Huh? Look! Words are appearing on the table! The fortune teller can speak! Pure vanilla cookie's right. If anything, those words only made me feel like we're on the right path.
I would expect nothing else from you, Ginger Brave.
Help! Someone! Help! Look! That kid is surrounded! I'm fine. I was looking for my sheep and... Sheep? Where are your sheep? Well, they are... over there! Somewhere!
But the spire is the other way. Yes, Pure Vanilla Cookie.
How did you lose your herd? Did they run off? Yeah. By the way, thanks for helping me. Want to hear a fun story? Once upon a time, a little shepherd boy lived in a peaceful village. It was so peaceful that the boy grew bored. So, one day, he came up with a fun idea. He would cry as loudly as he could. Wolf! Wolf! What? Was the boy in danger? No! So, when the other cookies came to the rescue, they realized there was no wolf and got so angry. It was so funny. So, the little boy did it over and over again. He cried, "Wolf! Wolf!" Until one day, a real wolf showed up and took away the entire herd. Wolf! Wolf! The boy cried as loudly as he could. But this time, not a single cookie came to help. You see, they thought the boy was lying as usual. Yeah, lying is not nice. Why? Because it was funny. Oh, the look on their faces was priceless. What do you mean? Oh, we've arrived. Look, over there, my sheep. Sheep? What sheep? See, I'm not a shepherd. I'm a wolf herd. Here, Wolfie, Wolfie. How was your dinner? Hey, thanks for the company. Bye-bye. Let me get this straight. The shepherd cookie kid was really a wolf herd cookie kid? I'm so confused.
Yes, Pure Vanilla Cookie. Follow me, everyone. Pure Vanilla Cookie, please pray for me so that I may be able to overcome my sickly dough and live another day.
Pure Vanilla Cookie, will we be able to find happiness? is no answer. What if the trials are a lie? What if there's no way for us all to be happy? Can you truly heal that sick cookie? Your prayers can't include us all, can they? Tell us where to seek healing. Tell us how to be healthy, live in wealth and happiness. Use your power. Share your power with us. Do it if you truly care. It's not fair. You don't deserve this power. It's mine!
Ah, help! I don't want to crumble! That cookie needs our help!
How horrible! There are crumbs everywhere!
A healer? Please, help! Will you help me? Am I gonna be fine? I don't want to crumble. It hurts. Everything hurts. I'm so tired. Tell me, will I live? Tell me the truth. I have seen so little, done so little. I must return. There's a cookie. I feel numb. Even the pain is gone. I'm scared. Is this the end? You promised I'd be fine. But I'm going to crumble, aren't I? Nothing but empty promises, all a lie. Don't worry, it was a sweet lie. But I only wanted to live.
Your vanilla cookie. Something's wrong. Your vanilla cookie.
Leak. Pure vanilla cookie, are you unscathed?
It wasn't a cookie. This place is riddled with phantoms. It was a trap.
Don't dwell on his words, Pure Vanilla Cookie. You only tried to help. Quick, we need to move out. The spire is nearby. Oh, yes! The very place you've all been waiting for. The famous Spire of all knowledge.
Young seekers of wisdom, welcome to the gleaming vault of knowledge abound.
Who are you?
A custodian. I open the door to those who possess the right to enter.
What must we do to earn that right?
'Tis simple. All you must do is solve my riddle. Very well. Let's see. Right. Once upon a time lived a king in a golden crown who knew not the day he was born. The king was kind and benevolent, but lonely, for such was his role.
Whoa! A golden crown!
The other one had eyes of a calm sea, but a barren heart. Those silvery eyes always yearned for a distant light.
Calm sea? Barren heart?
Then one day, the whole world turned dark, and all that was left was a gleaming shadow.
What? What happened?
What did the two say to each other? This is your riddle. You are free to use as much time as you require. Come back when you are ready to answer.
No matter how hard I think, I've no idea.
Now farewell. We must part ways. Until we meet again, my friend.
Precisely.
Of course. We learned it in the academy.
Whoa! That's amazing! How did you know the answer?
The world turns dark when the sun and the moon align. They part ways with a promise of meeting again one day.
A brilliant answer indeed. Were I a teacher, I would be honored to have such bright minds as my pupils. I hereby grant you permission to enter.
Let's go! White lily cookie? What's wrong?
Pure vanilla cookie. Two things have been on my mind since the Fairy Kingdom. First, the secret to the beast binding ritual. The second, the Guardian's power. Or better said, the witches who granted such a power. I have inherited it from Elder Fairy Cookie. It is only right for me to learn everything about the source of this strength. Initially, I thought so too, until I was presented with that riddle. I realized that Pure Vanilla Cookie and I, our paths do not align. To defeat the beasts and Dark Enchantress Cookie, Pure Vanilla Cookie will need your aid.
White lily cookie, are you sure?
Don't worry about me. Please, take care of Pure Vanilla Cookie. In this place, your bravery and loyalty would become his best defense.
Yes, we will! I promise you.
Alright. Good luck, Pure Vanilla Cookie. Farewell, my friend. Stay safe, good cookies.
How delightful! Follow my lead, Pure Vanilla Cookie. Let's step inside. Even I haven't ventured this far. So wonderful and beautiful.
There are books everywhere! Everyone look! There's a giant clock! What's wrong with this place?
Oh, yes. It's as if everything we knew was wrong.
Look at that book! The name is Searching for the Edge of the Cookie World. Believe me when I say the world is as flat as an empty plate. If you keep running long enough, eventually you will reach the edge and fall down? Oh my! Is this true? I'm the best at running. I can find out! But how do you know?
Or it might be a metaphor. If you keep doing something long enough, it will bring about your end.
You always know what to say, Pure Vanilla Cookie. Let's stay brave and keep running towards our goal. Good idea! Pure Vanilla Cookie? Where are you going? Oh, all right.
What you mistake for the power of truth is but a cute tiny droplet in my limitless ocean of knowledge.
Yes, of all cookies, you who wield the light of truth must be in great dismay. Do not fall for Shadow Milk Cookie's tricks. His purpose, chaos, confusion, lies.
the roads you have ever taken, they all lead to him. You and I are bound. You will see.
Time to rise and shine. Pure Vanilla Cookie, did you sleep well?
Cookies, let's go to the top of the spire. I bet you will. Now, shall we?
The place is empty. There's nothing here. What? You lied to us. We trusted you. I don't know, but I'm so angry. What do we do now, Pure Vanilla Cookie? Pure Vanilla Cookie! Huh? What was that? No, I'm so confused. What's going on?
Yes, he was right. Yes, he's never wrong about such things. Oh, look at you, little cookies playing heroes. Followed me like silly little ducklings. Oh, don't look at me like that. Has no one ever told you not to trust strangers? Too bad. It's too late now.
Who are you?
Welcome! Welcome to Master Shadow Milk Cookie's Spire of Deceit!
Spire of Deceit? You've deceived us?
All it took was one crunchy bite of the apple of deceit. That's how Shadow Milk Cookie brought me into this world. No, it wasn't my idea to bring you here. My creator, Shadow Milk Cookie, desired to see you in his home. Oh, look at your angry little faces. Oh, I just love fooling silly cookies.
Silly? Oh, that's it!
Oh, I wish I could stay and savor this toodaloo.
She just disappeared! Where did she go? The whole place is shaking like it's gonna crumble! Whoa! Whoa! The spire has changed! What do we do now, Pure Vanilla Cookie? Can we really go back empty-handed? What are you talking about? They even sound different.
Oh, it looks like we have an expert in the audience. Very well. Go ahead. Prove me wrong.
Shadow Milk Cookie? What did you do to Pure Vanilla Cookie? Bring him back!
Or what? Now, you're in my domain. I can do whatever I please. But I gotta say, I loved your little show. Dangling about like broken marionettes. Very entertaining. Not so fast. You must understand, I have no time to fight you. Not yet. However, a bit of fooling around never hurts.
Stop this at once and fight us head on!
Oh, I must admit, you really are kind of brave. Phew. But who am I if not a thoughtful host? Surprise! I've got a welcome gift for you all. Something you'll find very funny.
What's that? Cards again?
Pop quiz time! Our noble-hearted dear friend, Pure Vanilla Cookie, where in the world could he have gone? No, wait! Change of question. Is Pure Vanilla Cookie still alive?
What? What?
So long!
Gone! Where did he go? He's climbing a tower! He's still in the spire! No! Must get inside the spire again! Pure Vanilla Cookie needs our help! Quick! Let's get inside the spire before more show up! Ah! Too late! Huh? You? So much weird stuff has happened. We really are so confused. Huh? Whoa! Thanks! But we have no time. We need to save our friend. Go back? We can't go back without Pure Vanilla Cookie. It doesn't matter! Pure Vanilla Cookie needs our help! Of course there is! Pure Vanilla Cookie is strong! I believe in him! He's waiting for us! Phew! I needed this rest. Now, let's go back to the spire! Huh? You followed us? Of course! Oh, thank you, Fortune Teller Cookie! What's this sound? He must have passed this place. confused enough!
Those ignorant fools rejoice, for they live in the bliss of oblivion. Is it not something to celebrate? Do not pretend you do not understand. You have witnessed it many times with your own eyes. You uttered my name twice, which means I owe you 2 replies. No, and I refuse to be silenced. Oh, welcome, dear guest. Welcome to my world. I see you're still so dreadfully, painfully, unbearably you. Thinking much about me these days? Please, spare me your foolishness. You're in the belly of the beast. Get it? Pretty cozy, isn't it? Makes it feel right at home. Why don't you stay for another day? Or forever? Sit back, relax, and watch my sinister plans unfold from the comfort of your very own prison. Ah, what am I saying? Silly little me. You've always been here, and you always will be. What? What? Are you paying attention, boy? Recess is over. Your understanding of the material leaves a lot to be desired. Get it together, or you will never catch up with your friend, the star of our class. Who, by the way, has already moved way ahead in understanding the tragic reality of our world. And she graciously restored my physical form, too. Rise and shine! Daydreaming again? Do understand, I'm not mad. I'm simply disappointed. For you failed to see the truth. This is not another realm. It's everything you've ever felt, believed, or chosen. It is your entire life. What? Still don't believe me? Alright, maybe what I'm gonna say next will, sound familiar. Ah! I see we're getting there. Now, how about this?
It's not fair! You don't deserve this power! It's mine!
Indeed. All this time, you've been my most treasured marionette. You thought you've got no strings to hold you down, thinking so foolishly, so arrogantly that you have what it takes to save the world with a flick of a wrist, but still a mere puppet. Oh, but you're starting to realize, aren't you? The truth. How do I put it? It has a rather ugly countenance. Some cookies prefer the safety of a sweet lie, afraid to stick their head outside to the cold reality. Others, they find twisted pleasure in weaving deceit for their own benefit. I know exactly what you're thinking. Been there, so to speak. My boy, the universe once was but an open book to me. Time and space unfurled before my eyes. You are merely following in my footsteps. Oh, but it's inevitable. In the end, you will become me. And it's gonna feel good! Perhaps seeing it once is indeed better than any words. Fortunately for you, you're in the right place.
Excuse me, sir, but I can't let you in. That is right. Unfortunately, you were not invited. And neither was your companion.
I'm sorry, Pure Vanilla Cookie. I've tainted your reputation.
Haven't you heard? The Vanilla Kingdom's membership in the Union has been suspended due to your ties with our enemy. I'll ask you to vacate the premises.
Attack! It's an attack! All citizens must follow our instructions and hide in the nearest shelter. May the hero save us all.
Pure Vanilla Cookie, please have mercy. Save us. Pure Vanilla Cookie, please. I beg you. I don't understand. What happened to you back in Beast Yeast? Heal us, like you used to. Coward! And you dare call yourself a hero? The forces of the beasts, we're doomed. They're cutting through our defenses. Too strong. Ugh.
Looky, looky, where is my cookie? Time to come out of hiding and play with me. Ah, there you are, my long-lost other half. Thanks to you, we could find your little burrow. No, it can't be. This is not me. This is Shadow Milk Cookie. I'm Pure Vanilla Cookie, not Shadow Milk Cookie.
No! No! He must be somewhere nearby! Pure Vanilla Cookie! Pure Vanilla Cookie! Vanilla Cookie! What are you doing? Help us search! What are you saying? Why do you sound like Pure Vanilla Cookie? No way! Fortune Teller Cookie is... happened to you? Where's the old pure vanilla cookie? What? No! Pure vanilla cookie... My friend, Pure Vanilla Cookie, wouldn't have given up. I don't know much about that. But one thing is for sure. Pure Vanilla Cookie would never say such a thing.